Hello. Let me make sure this is live chat. No, live chat. Thank you. And the tweets. Get that up. Get this up. Everything's good to go. I think we're good to go. Join. Let's join. If you hear growling, my dogs are play fighting. I almost said my play dogs are fighting. But no, my dogs are play fighting. That's what they like to do. Hello, Orba. How you doing today? Welcome on out. Welcome on out. Massachusetts feels like it moved a few feet closer to the sun the past week. It's literally been so fucking hot. I can't even, like, I don't know. It's just been way too hot. Hello, Witch King. How you doing today? This map was pretty interesting. If I remember correctly, there was like 1 or 2 bits that kind of just were like, come on, man, this is annoying. But overall, I think this is a good map. The saturation and the colors feels different than when I played it last. Yeah, the saturation and the colors definitely feels different. Feels way brighter than what it did last night. Yeah, I fucked that up heavy. Drifting, apparently not good today. Oh wait, is Granadi gonna have the world record today? Look at that. Look at the leaderboards. That was kind of bad. I was supposed to drift there, but it didn't happen. I kind of forgot where I was going for a second there. Kind of forgot. Oh, and I hit a rock. Are you shitting me? Oh well, I still get to finish, so this means I get some extra trophies today. I could see that, Sonic Adventures. I wasn't like too big on the Sonic games, but I did play a couple of them. Unlike Mario and Legend of Zelda, where I didn't play any of them. Well, that's not true. Like, I played the party games for Mario, and there was one platformer for the Game Boy I had that I never really did too well in. Nothing interesting has happened other than that I'm drowning in a pool of sweat. Yo! It's hot! Apparently. I would say around our area, but you are actually much further south than I am. It's so weird to me. Like, it's never made complete sense to me, and I know it has a lot to do with air currents and how it, like, temperature travels through the world. But, like... No, wait, no. We are directly across from each other. That's what it was. That's the confusing bit. If we were, like, next to England or something, or directly across the ocean from England or something over here in Massachusetts, that'd be like, alright, we're north. We're pretty far north. But if we're directly across from Spain and Portugal, why the fuck are our winters so bad? I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. The scale of the Earth is very different than how you're led to believe growing up. Thanks, Drift. It was honestly weird to me when I found out that Portugal was directly across the ocean from where we are. I was just like, but I think of Spain and Portugal and I think warm. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's just a misconception I have as an American. Why am I not drifting? Why am I not drifting? That's weird. Ah, I see. Yeah, no, for us it's been in the 90s the past couple of days, which I don't know what it is. I think that's like 31, 32, somewhere around there. Celsius. Some people are having fun back there. So we're about to start. I'm not gonna get this. I could PB right now, and I'm not gonna get it. Watch, I'm not gonna get this PB. Yep, no, it's gonna be like a 2-second PB! Fuck you, Nadeo. God damn it. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's slowly changing. Yeah. But overall, like, you know, it's just weird. You'd think New England in North America is a bit more north than Iberia. Wait, if 30 degrees is like 77, 80, then we're like 36, 37 probably. Hold on, I'll ask my phone. What's 91 Fahrenheit to Celsius? 32.8. Okay. This looks kind of icy, by the way. Cold mist, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, ice with reactor boost. Oh. Nope. Today might be a day to have this camera. Okay, I think this is a dick move already. Who puts reactor on ice like this? Literally, who decide? I'm not gonna lie, I think this is a bit mean to put reactor boost on ice in Cup of the Day. I don't know. Bit unfair to the people who don't know ice all too well. Okay. I'll get the hang of it, though. That's the important thing. First impressions don't matter. What matters is if you get the hang of it. Why do we gotta have engine off here? What? Man, this is a weird map. I finished before that guy. Haha. With that time, 321st? Wow. There's been a lot of ice lately, yes. Yeah, my last win was indeed ice. But, I have no idea about this one, man. Kaya, please do not bark right now. Seriously. I've already got a little bit of a headache, and I don't need you making it worse. That was an unfortunate turn of events. Anyone? Anyone? I got in there. Bronze medal, eh? Silver is at 56. Okay. I'm not winning today. You're correct. That is one smart man right there. Oh, it was close. That's fine. I almost did the same thing that guy did. Look at that. Look at that. 49 seconds for gold? Sheesh. Don't know if I'm doing that. Hey, Monkey TM is in 8th place. I didn't know Monkey Ranger got the full access. Alright. See you in a little bit. Right. I almost called you Monkey Ranger because I was just saying that. See you in a bit, Witch King. No. Anyway, I don't know how I'm gonna be getting gold. Yeah, especially if I bonk. I mean, maybe I'll do it, and I'll have to live up to those expectations in the knockouts. And to be honest, that sounds scary. That was honestly really bad. Yeah, you can see my PB was like, nah, let's do better. Holy snow. Nah, yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Kind of screwed that up. Virtual's in the top 10. Granity's in the top 10. Matat is in the top 10. AKA Shortcut King. Oh, Matat is first? Oh, God. Does that mean there's a cut? It's reactor boost, so oh my god. The reason why I know Matat is one cup of the day I watched a video, I think it was Virtual's Perspective, or Granity's, one of the two. And there was this insane shortcut that he was pulling off literally every time. With reactor boosts. Okay. This part matters so much. Oh, did you see that ending? Oh. Oh. It's not gold. In fact, I'm still 1.5 seconds away from gold, but... Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting gold, if that wasn't it. If that wasn't it, Thank God I didn't hit that flag. Fuck. Thank God I didn't hit that flag. Well, you're gonna hit something else then. No! Dude, this is gonna be tough. I definitely don't think I'm getting gold in qualifying. Maybe in knockout rounds. But again, still, don't know about that. No, boo. Boo! Ah, fuck. Yeah, that was really bad. That was really, 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 really bad. Granity at the top of the list again. I wish they'd stop play fighting my dogs. I wish they would. My dogs would just knock it out. Maybe take a little bit of a nappy nap. Fuck, I'm not drifting enough there. I need to drift more than I think I do. Well, if there are people who still have not finished the map once, they have 56 seconds to do so. Alright, I gotta compete with that ending I had. Oh, it's a PB. I mean, it could have been maybe, I don't know, half a second up, but it's a PB. Yeah, it's just they're banging into doors and shit like that. And I'm like, guys, please be civil. Nah, I fucked that up. That was actually a really good start. Hating ice is so 2020. Man, people putting ice in, or Nadeo putting ice in really did help people's perspective on ice. Like, really quick. Well. No! That hurt. Oh, hello, reaction boost. Oh. Maybe the top times are skipping the reset, like, perfectly. Or the, yeah, the reset block where it gets rid of your reaction boost. Possible. Honestly, the 700s isn't a terrible time. And the only reason I'm even up this much is because ice. And again, it's summer. I thought, you know, I expected Nadeo to theme their Cup of the Day tracks around the seasons. A bit, you know? Have more ice in winter, more dirt in spring and fall, stuff like that. Or grass in grass for spring. And then, you know, maybe like pavement and stuff like that more so, or tack for summer, and then dirt for fall. Who knows? You know, it could have... Well, summer would have turned into water and plastic, I guess. That was a really bad transition around this thing. I'm going to have way less speed. Oh, I fucked that up so bad. Alright, guys, can you not break doors? Because that's what's going to happen if you keep doing what you're doing. No! That was my best start ever! Well, it looks like I'm going to be in the 800s, not the 700s. Fuck. Oh, I fucked that up. Here comes IPB, right? Yeah. But look at that recovery! I mean, I fucked it up, but hey. Eh. Oh well. Author time is 46:15. No one has author medal. Holy shit. Not a single person has the author medal. That's nutty. Can I finish this lap? The answer is no, but hey. Here's to trying. Well, no, that's done. Not a single person. Oh. Jesus. The thing is, I could have gotten sub 50. I can get sub 50. Imagine if I had gotten that. I turned all the ghosts off this time, I remembered. Wow. Ooh. 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 You know, I don't know if you should get a world record in this part of the server. I'm not sure if it saves it. It might. Yeah, there's a good chance it might, or it does. No! Come on. Too much turn. Someone complaining about fucking up a half-second PB? Take 1.5 seconds. Alright guys, let's not knock down my lights. That I'd appreciate that part. The doors I can handle, because I got those shitty Victorian, well not Victorian, but those, you know those doors that you slide out and they fold on each other? Yeah, whoever built this house had, like, a fetish for them. So I have 4 of them in view right now. So yeah, one of those, if they knock down, easy to put it back up. They break my lights. I don't know how I'm gonna get this light bulb again. Just kind of happened to be in our house at one point, and we're like, this is fucking bright, we're never gonna use this. Then I found a use for it. Is someone actually happy about being in 14? Usually 24 to 28. Isn't much of a difference, mate. I shouldn't have had to slow down that much there. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer for them. I'm just going to let them be happy. Unless they're in my stream, then they're not going to be happy. But I highly doubt they're in my stream. Since Orba, I think it's just you. Not going to lie. Also, one thing that's been really frustrating lately, well, ever since like the 12th or the 14th, somewhere around there, I haven't been at the same sub count. But I've not stayed the same, if you know what I mean. Like, I've been going up and down and up and down and up and down. So frustrating. I've never plateaued this bad on YouTube. Oh, of course, I'm gonna get the nastiest run I've ever gotten. That's a PB by almost a second. Rip. Well, so Geki and I just got our PBs. Oh, here we go. Thin Crunch, that's a good name. Napky. I think we got Bonksy again. I think we've got some good names today. Yeah, too much again. Thank God there's no eliminations this round. I thought I bonked the wall there for sure, so I kind of tried to adjust for it, and then when I was like, what the fuck? I didn't hit it. I was already in the middle of trying to adjust for it, and I almost fucked it up. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Right in there. Right in there. 18th with 5 seconds behind. Dennis! We got a guy named Dennis. Wrinkly Balls Sink. Yeah, the end is kind of tough, but, like, it's not that bad, to be completely honest with you. No, just watch me do it. Just watch me do it. Every time. That'll be the way. Okay, I say watch me do it, and I'm gonna fuck up the end so bad this round. I know. I'm gonna fuck up so bad in general now that I just got cocky for a split second there. That was a bit slow of a start, but hey. Are you shitting me? It's never been that bad before. Of course. What did I tell you about fucking up? That was gonna happen? Yes, sir. And then I ice out my tires with the snow on accident. Oh, God. And then I do... Oh, God. This is just a bad round. What did I say? I get cocky. I die, Kaya. Do not knock over my lights, please. Thank you. And I fuck up the end. If I go out because of this... No, I'm good. Don't say just watch me when it comes to the ending. You'll go out. Oh, hey, we've got someone named the Flying Belgian. We got Waterboy. Good movie. Bonksy, you're out. Waterboy and Bonksy out. Picks a soul. Not Harry, there is such a thing as too fast. There is 100% such a thing as too fast in this game. Mappers prove it all the time. This is a really bad middle, I'm letting you know. But I'm recovering. And I had to let go so I don't have that hit that sign. So I'm not really recovering anymore. Just like that. Come on. Napky is a bit weird. It's like you're trying to like sex talk with a napkin. Hey Napky, come here. It's like you got a pet name for it. It's weird. Naysayer. Look at third. Naysayer. Ooh, that was a good name. That is a good name. That was a pretty good ending. Spliffo. One. Let's go. About to say, finally I didn't fuck up that. Jesus Christ, Grady, what are you doing? What the fuck was that? I mean, I know what it was, but how? It scared the shit out of me. Oh. Yeah, but the best part is it's spelled out like horses say nay. Grady, what are you doing? Oh my god, he's kicking. You're picking up the bowl and dropping it. That's what you're doing right now? On purpose? It wasn't just you accidentally kicked it? Oh my god. I've never seen him or heard of him doing that ever. He has. Brady, the fuck? My dogs are changing and it's weird. Nice. I didn't touch the wall there? Holy shit. Nice. Okay, welcome, Monkey Ranger. What is this? Oh, yeah. How you doing today? Thin Crunch, no, that's a good name. At least Flying Belgian and Naysayer stayed in. That's what I'm happy about. But Thin Crunch, that's a good name. I am such a papega. I love imagining people saying that in like European accents, like German or like Czech accents. I don't know why. Just feels like the way it's supposed to be pronounced. Finally, a good start. Followed up by a bad middle. Okay. Beautiful. Although I said the B word, and that's the jinx word. Yep, there's the jinx. That's what happened to it. I still got a PB, though. That could have been so much better if I just got... Oh, look at that cow skin. It's a cool skin. That's a nice skin. I like it. Nice, clean, simple, to the point. Moo. It moos. Like, can you ask for anything better? Not gonna lie, Ireland, your car's kind of like I feel like they did you kind of dirty, Nadeo. It's green just with a little, you know, three-leaf clover. That might as well be Boston. Oh fuck! I talked shit about the Irish flag in this game. I got wrecked. Okay. It looks fantastic. Very detailed. Fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. It's okay though. Aye, there's a decent finish. I'm doing okay. A bowl of baked beans. Why baked beans? I don't understand why Boston gets a baked bean stereotype. I really don't. Joe, look at that skin. Look at that anime skin, bro. He's got anime girls all over his. It's like the two drunk Irish guys fighting at a Celtics game, I get, but... Is it because we're somehow similar to England and they love beans? Okay, I had to fuck that one up heavy so I didn't fall off the track. But it's okay. I'm still here. And I'm not out. But going back to the baked bean stereotype, I literally found out that that was a thing yesterday on TikTok. This just seems to be a thing. I'm not sure. Again, maybe it's because I just don't go out much. Really? Never heard. I never knew Boston was known for baked beans. And if we ever wanted hot dogs, we went south. They had better places in Rhode Island and Connecticut, I think. I don't remember. I haven't been to like a hot dog place since I was like 11. Since my trip to Washington, D.C., where their street cart hot dogs, chili dogs, were fucking superb, my guy. Those chili dogs, the street cart chili dogs in Washington, D.C. are hella worth it, guys. Just, if you're ever there. Had to let go a lot there. I mean, maybe that's why we get so many Bush's baked beans ads. Are you shitting me? No drifts? Can't believe I didn't drift there. Do you think Bush's baked beans targets us? Do you think they're like, ah, yes, Massachusetts, they know their beans? Because to be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do eat beans. Like occasionally, I'll just, if I have like not much to eat in the house, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll make just beans and eat them out of a bowl. Oh, don't worry. So are we. Do you want to know what was behind my childhood middle school? The heroin trail of the town. Right behind it. Where all the kids hung out before school. Not me, though. I wasn't one of the cool kids, so I didn't get to go back there. And I also would have been way too scared to actually go, like, but we got dropped off the bus. We got to go in the school. That's the kind of kid I would have been. Always scared to get in trouble. Back in the day, it's where most kids got introduced to marijuana in my town, too. Can I please drift? Please. For the love of Christ. Holy. Holy. Yeah, but I didn't do any of that till, like, high school. Not till, like, I didn't smoke cigarettes till the summer in between my senior year. I say until I was still 17. Um, and then weed came along somewhere in senior year. That was a beautiful ending. Emule. Emule. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but that ending, fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Naysayers out. No. No. People were scared to actually give me weed. The one person I like was with. She was literally scared because at this time my liver disease was still fairly new. Like it was basically only a year old at that point. And everyone was so scared of like what would happen because people know like the liver processes like foreign toxins and no one knew much about how weed was processed back then. But yeah, she was very scared that like I would be sick or need to go to the hospital because of my liver disease mixing with it or something. She was one of those mom friends. And to tell you the truth, I didn't get high. Second time I did. And then I hung out with my mom at the mall. And in the car ride in the parking garage, I remember so vividly. Oh, I was gonna get first that round. I remember so vividly asking her when we pulled into the parking garage, "Do you think you'd be able to tell if I was high?" And she said yes. And I was just snickering to myself in my head, like without making a noise. Just like, ah. And she always said I was a bad liar. It's because kids are bad liars. Like when you lie to your parents, I'd say 90% of the time they know. Because like they'll just not get you in trouble for it. Because it's just not worth it. Also, hello, top 16. Fuck. I'm okay. Because it's an ice map. In Division 13 or whatever this is. 14. Division 14. Good ending. Well, yeah, it's marijuana. I mean, you're still too young for this, but like, you know, she was just very concerned about that. And she was also the kind of person I was like, when I was wanting to get my first pack of cigarettes, instead of just bumming people, she refused. Absolutely refused. And one of our other friends was like, yeah, sure, I'll go do it. Because, you know, some people will refuse, other people are like, yeah, who gives a fuck? Do not smoke cigarettes. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Ever. So not worth it. The addiction is strong. Because I'm addicted to probably like 14 different things in that filter that I don't know about. I mean, to be fair, if I didn't smoke with a filter, like if I just rolled my own filterless, just own my own tobacco, it would be a lot healthier. Holy fuck, I almost fucked that up heavy. Not saying it'd be healthy, but it wouldn't be as bad as it is with the, like, store-bought. I slid out! Oh, if I go out because of this. Oh, thank God. I was about to go out, dude. Can't believe I slid out. Bro, I used to smoke spirits, but they take like 20 minutes. They literally took like 15 minutes to smoke, and I'm not exaggerating. I remember, I say recently, this was probably like a year ago. I went to my typical convenience store, and behind them they had a guy who worked for a cigarette company, and he heard I was trying to get Marlboro Blacks, because that's what I do. That's what I smoke. And he was like, he basically gave me a deal where he gave me like twice the amount of American spirits instead for the same price as I would have paid for the Marbs. And like, I was kind of sick at the time. So yeah, this was well over a year ago because this was pre-COVID. I had like some pretty bad congestion issues at the time. And I remember this thing kicking my ass. I used to smoke them all the time. It was my preferred brand. And this just kind of sent me. I couldn't move. I was miserable. But it's like, I'm not going to waste these. I'm not throwing them out. I can't do that. Instead, I powered through it and suffered. Very true. I wish you good luck with your weekend plans. Yeah. Dude, they used to be the metal scene. You used to see people with the blue or yellow spirits, and then you see me pulling up with the black spirits, because I like them bold. I like them big. I like them chunky. Chunky. You know? I remember one time, my friend, she was buying cigarettes. This is a different friend. And, the cashier was trying to flirt with her. And the funniest shit was, he was trying to flirt with her with the pack of cigarettes, trying to relate with her. It was so funny because he was like, oh yeah, I love those. They're so bold. And like literally no one calls the black flavors the bold flavors. He's like, yeah, the Marlboro Bolds are my favorite. And we're just like, sir, lower your dick, please. Please. Get out of here. Yeah, but you know, I'm used to it. Rest in peace. Yo, I'm in the top 10. How did that happen? We got Dennis still? That's the only good name left is Dennis. Psycho Edge secretly hoping like, oh, maybe I can make it. The Croatian flag's pretty cool on the car. Activate sim counter missions. It's just how to fail miserably in Flirting 101. Call cigarettes by what they're labeled as flavor. The only flavor you mentioned is menthol. That's it. It was just so fucking funny. It's like, this kid does not smoke, and he wants to... Oh. Oh. It's so weird about the public opinion on smoking. I had to do that because I was gonna hit a wall otherwise. I mean otherwise. It's like, you got some people who think it's cool still, and like, that's kind of dumb. But like, they don't treat you like shit, so that's nice. And then you got the people who are like, go out of their way to make you feel bad for existing with it. That same friend that I got flirted with, she was working, she was on break and she was smoking a cigarette at the designated section. Oh, sorry, that guy. And someone literally came out of their way, basically past where they should go to go out to their car, and went by here to fake cough specifically. It's like, people go out of their way to try and be like, yeah, you're bothering me. It's like, bro, this is where I am required to go. Fuck off. And you can't just say that because you're still in uniform. The stupidest thing is when people say, you know, it's bad for you, right? And it's like, oh, I had no. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. No drifting. I'm out. Right? I'm so out. Yeah. I need a good ending to save me here. I don't care. I don't care. Everyone else is done. Everyone else was done. Sad. Oh, no, 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 no. Resume. Resume, please. Just to say. They're so light. Yeah, honestly, it's like, I've always lived under the perception that, oh, squigs, yikes. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, you can do whatever you want. Even if it's hurting yourself. I mean, like, self-harm and hurting yourself are two different things in what I'm trying to say, if you know what I mean. Like, smoking a cigarette is hurting yourself in the long term. Self-harm is hurting yourself in the very immediate term. Bro, Baconator don't sound bad right now. No. Yeah, listen, I'm okay with 7th today, though. I'm definitely okay with that. Once the cup is over, I'm gonna get my dog's water. That's obviously what Grady wanted. That or he wanted food. But he doesn't get any right now. Strike was pretty good, not gonna lie. Had a good time with it. Squig's getting in there. Looks like Harry's gonna be the one going out this round. Artist, oh no! Going up into last place like that, but not Harry fucking it up just like I did. Yikers. Harry needs a miracle right now. Actually, Harry can't. You're out. Bye, Harry. Oh. Oh. Ugh. I could really go for a nap right now. Yeah, I mean, the thing about that is when I went inpatient, they put me on something that instantly got rid of my hallucinations, so I was like, you know what, this might not be that bad. It was literally the first drug that ever worked for me for something. Nothing had ever touched any of my mental health before until that drug touched my hallucinations. Started sounding a bit weird. And also now I can't sleep without it, though. That's the one negative, is I now have a dependency on it for sleeping pills. Artist, yikes! You're allergic to tobacco? Man, I couldn't imagine if when I first started smoking, like, hey, you smoke? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so here you go. And you just fucking die. And the worst part is I was at a benefit show for someone who had just died from the grade above me. That would have been awkward. Stay rad for Jared, but also, like, don't forget about David over there, too. He kind of went around the same time. Sheesh. Yeah, I feel that, Orba. It's like I didn't believe in them because they just never worked until they were just like, just try it. And the first day I'm like, well, I'm inpatient for a reason. I put myself here, so I need to do what they want. And, it was just kind of wild how fast it worked. Hi, artist. You seem to have been one of the most shaky towards the end, but you have a really good start. Dennis right now is getting back up. Oh man, why do I gotta jinx people? Why do I gotta do this? I can't even make a short out of this stuff anymore. I have made far too many shorts about me jinxing people. I, it's been done. I don't know. I can't do it anymore. I mean, maybe this rant could work. I don't know. I doubt it. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, litter. I feel that, Orba. Very sad for artists. That one mistake, well, two mistakes, really, cost you. Good luck. Good luck in the finals. It's gonna be Dennis versus Squigs. Dennis versus Squigs. Dennis versus Squigs. Yeah. I feel very bad for people. Psycho Age complaining about how Squigs is driving the end when Squigs is the one that's in and he isn't. Bit weird, champ, if you ask me. Dennis has been the most consistent player, but that all it takes is that one inconsistent round at the end, which is very sad. By the way, apparently G Fuel for Code United is 30% off right now. I can't confirm that anymore, but it was a couple days ago. Holy shit, Squigs. Yo. Squigs with the ending. Wow. Apparently you are Chris today. Get out of here, flies. Again. Always, always check. Yay. Yay. Let's see how I'm doing on summer. I still got top fourth in the world on that one. Interesting. Yeah, I'm 10th in the world in the summer one. Nice. But I'd say this one is a bit more... Is prestigious the right word? Competitive? Has more weight to it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Also, Monkey Ranger, let's give you an update on track sticks. Let's give you... Also, hold on. I want to show you something. First off, they changed this. They've added something new here. A new Cup of the Day tab. Which, I mean, technically this is not accurate since I got first 4 days ago. But, hey. You got a bunch of information on here. Which is pretty cool. You got your average division. You can load all of the ones. There's that one that I won. I came in third in that one. Won that one. Third in that one. I either win or come in third when it comes to placing in these. But, anyway, what I was going to show you. So, 6. Let's go to the leaderboard. Someone, you're ahead of someone now. You're ahead of someone by almost a second. By 9/10 of a second. You are now officially better than someone on this track. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Let's go to 11. See. Yeah, I haven't PB'd for 10 days. 10 full days. Yes. Yes, it is. If you ever want to look at that stuff, it's trackmania.io. Get this up. Here we go again. Way too far. Yeah. Way too far to the side. I've caught myself playing DC Universe Online again, by the way. Just in general. Which might be dangerous, but you know. I really hit the wall there? That's unfortunate. Yeah, spice up the competition over here. Beat Jake Ray's world record before I do. Close, 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 close. I really don't expect to beat it today. Like, I don't know, my expectations have shifted so much since I've started trying to retake this. It's like, I knew this was going to be tough, because it was nearly half a second up. Nearly half a second up. And now that I basically have that time, it still feels the same distance away, which is weird. I would love to. I would have loved to, Warp. But my only standing world record happens 12 minutes into a stream when no one was there. Maybe one of these days I just gotta cancel a stream and reschedule it with a Trackmania stream. At like 6, 7 p.m. my time. Maybe that's the way. Maybe. Especially if I can't remember how to do this anymore. Too far. Far too far. Far too far. Free. I hit the wall there, didn't I? God. Like I said in my world record run, I sometimes wish there was an over-exaggerated animation when you hit the wall. Just a tiny bit, you know? And don't just slow me down without me knowing until I slow down. It's mean. God, this is definitely, it's gonna be so difficult, man. Jake Ray, why couldn't you have gotten like a 10th worse of a time or something? Nah, I fucked that up. So heavy. So heavy. That was my fault. My fault, B. Alright, world record time. Not with that thing. I mean, it's a decent time, but it ain't no world record. It ain't no PB. It's nothing. It's not progress, it's a failure. Alright, for real this time though. World record here. Damn Dimmadome. Owner of the Dim's Damn Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome? Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? That's right. That show was wild. His son was just casually cast off into lemonade making slavery. And he finally found him again because of magic lemonade. And then the whole diss track for Vicky, bro. Imagine being in high school and the most famous pop star makes a diss track about you. Like, imagine being a 15-year-old girl, 16-year-old girl in the Bieber era, and Bieber just says, yo, that girl is icky. She'd commit suicide. Wouldn't they? The harassment would be unreal. Like, oh my god. I mean, or I wonder how much of that is TV shows getting bad, or us just getting older, in a sense, like, or how much of a combination it is. You know what I mean? Like, what percentage is what? Because I'm assuming there's going to be definitely a little bit of both. Of A, they're getting kind of more dumbed down, and B, we're just old. Because, like, I can still watch Avatar: Last Airbender and still be like, yep, this holds up. But that also, I don't know how much of that is nostalgia in my head. I don't. I mean, I've watched reactions of a lot of people who have never seen it before, and they love it. Yeah. One thing you realize is the characters really aren't what they, what you remember them half the time. Like in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, I know I've talked about this before, but Blue is a jerk. And you never notice it growing up. Or at least I didn't. And then the finale of Ed, Edd and Eddy, do you remember that movie? Where they go to see Eddie's brother? Like, holy fuck was that heavy. Blue is an ass. Monkey Ranger, were you into Ed, Edd and Eddy growing up, or was that just a little bit right before your time? Because I don't know if you remember much of it at all, if so. I'm assuming, Orba, you've seen the finale movie. Or at least you've seen the clips. Zombie didn't watch it. So basically, the little short dude who came up with all the scams with the yellow t-shirt, he had a brother that was never on screen. Or never on in the show, ever. He was never home. He always lived on his own. He had moved out already. And you were never they were never allowed in his room, and like they always gave off this intimidating but awe-inspiring aura about him whenever Eddie would talk about him. And he's the one where Eddie learned all of his scams from and stuff like that. And he always wanted to be just like him type stuff. It was kind of obvious that he really looked up to him. Now I'd recommend going on YouTube to find Eddie finally sees his brother or something like that. Because, like, holy fuck, like, I cry sometimes. Like, I think I've cried to it before. I got 7th today, Witch King, so that's pretty good. 7th. I don't even know what moral oral is, and I don't think I want to know. Jesus Christ. You never got to see the finale movie? It was a really good movie. I'd highly recommend it. And if you don't want to watch the whole movie, just watch the ending. Literally. Just the scene with Eddie and his brother. 14th. 14th division. So, eh. I mean, anything below top 10 doesn't feel right. Or, yeah, top 10 divisions. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't remember the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends finale. I remember the pilot episode very vividly. Just because it was so wild. Also, another movie, oh my god, is Where's Wilt, I think it was called? Like, Foster's Home, where Wilt, like, runs away, basically, to go to his past. And it turns out the creator of Wilt was basically Michael Jordan. Or some shit. That was such a sad one, too. Those movies knew how to make us cry, man. Too far to the left. Weird, Orba. That sounds like a very weird premise. I don't know how you successfully pitch that. Well, there must have been something. I also remember when we met at, like Eduardo's person, the female cop. I remember liking her a lot. Nah. Fuck. What other cartoon movies were really good? Oh, I fucked this up heavy. Yeah, there's no recovering that. I was way too far to the right. There's way too far. Oof. Yeah, this is not that good of a run. Yeah, that's dead. But he slowly learns that real life is actually fucked up. That's such a strange show. I guess it does make sense for Adult Swim, though. Especially for the climate. I'm guessing this was the 2000s? Like, mid-2000s? I'm assuming so. Courage the Cowardly Dog movies, by the way. I don't even remember if they had movies, but sometimes their TV shows just feel like movies. Just because the shit was so weird. I don't know. I'll always vividly remember the mac and cheese, though. More macaroni! Too much cheese! Too much macaroni and not enough cheese! Anyone else? Remember, I don't know why, but I loved that scene as a kid. But that was also, I think, one of the first realizations, like, I don't want kids. Is this what you deal with? Is this kids? I don't know if I want that. Let me adopt a troll teenager that I can help learn the ways of life. Even though that'd probably go even worse, to be honest. His dad takes him hunting, calls himself pussy for not wanting to kill animals. I mean, to be fair, animals are great. I'm guessing this is like one of those kind of like staged reality TV shows, or is this shit kind of like real? Dude, I remember watching Camp Lazlo and kind of feeling like it was almost a guilty pleasure. Because I was watching it at a point like middle school, when I would like be out of school or some shit. Middle school and early high school, and I'm like, I'm too old for this. No, you aren't. Camp Lazlo was the shit. Oh no, don't worry. I understood what you got, Orba. I understood what you got. I don't know why, but like whenever those shows would go through like, let's build a cart that we're gonna race downhill against other people for a competition. I love those episodes. I do not know why. Camp Lazlo did it. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends did it. I can't remember anyone else who did, but they probably did because it was a very popular trope in the 2000s. Very, very popular. Because it was the thing the Boy Scouts would always do. I did that on a mini scale. We built one, so they had like 4 Hot Wheels or 5 Hot Wheels tracks that went like that, and we built them out of wood with ourselves. What are you? Hello. Hello. Nope, nope, wrong way. Wrong way. There we go. Hello. There's the other one. Kaya, I can't pet you forever. I'm doing things. I'm doing things, Kaya. A lamprey on his head named Yalmar or Lamar. Hey, 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 don't punch me. She's trying to hit me. She lifted her paw up to punch me, guys. She's trying to kill me. If you don't know, Great Pyrs are very fond of something called the Pyr Paw. And it's when you stop petting them, they start going like, to you. With their claws. With their paw. More like it. It's just their paw is very heavy, so the claws kind of just dig into it. I know a lot of dogs do that when they learn they can use their paws for stuff, but like Great Pyrenees just do it all the time. Apparently. Oh, that was one of the best chances I was going to get to beat my PB, to be honest with you. That was a really good spot. Really good. I also just noticed that I'm still on the wrong screen. I never changed back. Wow. It's been like that for, what, 20 minutes now? Sheesh. Your boy's been on the wrong scene for like 20 minutes. Yeah, I didn't even get an opportunity there to do the wiggles. Yeah, I always take those a bit too high when I'm ahead. I need to start taking them a bit lower, but that's also where I start clipping and like my front wheels get caught or my back wheels get caught while I'm trying to land that spot. It's definitely a bit of a balance that is a bit of a trial and error that you don't really remember. Cat Dog though, bro, Cat Dog was wild. Another show about cats. Do you remember that show about 3 cats that their family, their parents, like their their caretaker family, like died or some shit, and they got the inheritance to the mansion and they got the butler? Cat Scratch, something like that. At least that's what I remember from the intro song. I remember actually high-key liking that show. And it kind of gave me Cat Dog vibes, except without... I mean, it did have a dog, I think, but... I remember liking that one a lot. Yeah, it was one of those where I was probably a bit older than the target demographic, but still not out of, like, the expected demographic. Oh, so close. So close. And we're all out of strange. Let me call the doctor real quick. Real quick. Ring, ring, hello. Voicemail. Yes, of course. Of course. You know, I've been thinking about it a little bit. I want Marvel to come out with a game that's basically DC Universe Online, but with Marvel. That's what I want. That's what I want. Although, the Marvel power structures are a lot more, I don't know, individual than, like, say, like, you know, someone has water powers or electric powers. Or they're a Green Lantern. Those are easy for, like, an MMO. But I don't know, you know, can't just give everyone the... I guess you could give everyone the power of Thor, but, like... It'd actually be a lot harder now I'm thinking about it than it would be for DC. Especially since... Well, is that game really like DC Universe Online? Is it? From what I've seen, it really... I don't think it is. Honestly, I have not seen enough of the new Marvel game to really have any opinion on it. Like, I saw the trailer and was not excited for it. So I never really kind of got excited when it released. You know what I mean? I should give it a fair shot. I heard good things about it. Like, good things about that Marvel game. I just never really gave it the shot it deserves. Yeah. And I know DC Universe Online has a ton of flaws, but, like, I think it's... I don't know, I love it. I love it. Yep, tire got clipped. Yay. I would, like... How do you get a story where you get a bunch of people, people superpowers to make it into an MMO without, like, kind of copying the exobyte idea? Like, I guess you could do, like, secret organizations experimenting on, like, humans to see if they can make them mutants. I guess with, like, X-Men stuff that happens, you know? Like, with an X-Men storyline, it'd be very easy to go along that way and be like, Storm and Cyclops and fucking Jean Grey saved you from a facility that was, like, making you into a mutant. Or some shit. Or say the facility succeeded and you joined them, so you became a villain in that one. That could work. But, you know, it's not a blanket like the exobytes are. The exobyte idea was pretty damn smart. Storytelling-wise. Yeah, you could. You could use the multiverse, but also, like... You would still need a main antagonist for the storyline. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess that could work. But, like, one of the main things that holds DC Universe Online together is, I think, just the overall story that you know all of this chaos is because Brainiac is invading. I mean, some of it's par for the course, probably, for, like, Batman and Joker, but, like... It's definitely a lot harder to think of a game like that. On Inhumans, you didn't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I think they're just normal people with superpowers, basically. Don't really know about that. Yeah, you're right. Or DC and Marvel could just get the fuck over it and collab again. True. It's the rivalry from the movies, though. You know, there's a parallel universe where Marvel has all the good games and comics and animated shows, and DC is killing the fucking movie game. Huh. Oh, I didn't hit there. Fuck. Thought for sure I hit the wall there, or the pole there. Fuck off. Yeah. I mean, I like the Batman movies back in the day. You know, the trilogy. I mean, there were probably some like lighting effects and stuff like that that could have been done differently to make it a bit better. Because like, you know, there were just some scenes that were like, it felt like it was impossible to tell what was going on half the time. But maybe that also is because, so, one of the funniest things, I think, so you know the one with Bane and how that's set in Pittsburgh? Like the movie was filmed in Pittsburgh. I mean, not set. Um, my sister went to college at the University of Pittsburgh, and when we were touring her, we remember seeing the prison break scene at the City Hall thing. That scene was being filmed while we were touring. Um, and we saw the movie at the Science Museum in Pittsburgh. You know, every city probably has a science museum or a museum of science. And they had an IMAX theater that was literally a 360 like globe. Well, not 360, like 180, 190 like degree globe that went all the way up and kind of like around you. It was either very cool or very nauseating. There was no in between for other people. I loved it. My sister was almost puking. Um, and it was just awesome being in Pittsburgh, having just been at PNC Park and just being at the Steelers Stadium and watching it get blown up in the movie you're about to watch. It's kind of cool. There was a Batman Returns, Dark Knight trilogy. That's it, yeah. Maybe a variant of Doctor Strange could open up the multiverse. Well, there's Doctor Fate. No, wait, that's DC. I mean, maybe. I mean, it's also could be very likely that and it seems very likely that from the movies and comic books that, you know, as long as you've got somewhat of a natural affinity for it, you can train in the mystic arts, like what, and like kind of become a magician, like Doctor Strange or a sorcerer, whatever they like to be called. And I could see you becoming a tech like it. Marvel leaves room for normal people to become superheroes. I think a bit better than DC does half the time. You know, because like Tony can help anyone become a superhero with his tech. Just like War Machine. Yeah, Galactus would be cool. What about World Ender Hulk? But like, yeah, you could do that. I mean, anyone could train to be Black. Well, not anyone could train to be Black Widow, but like these, you could easily create a character that was trained like Black Widow, because that's not out of the realm of possibility. I hit the wall. Ugh. I wish they would redo the Green Lantern movies. I love the Lanterns. And the Green Lantern movie wasn't like terrible, to be completely honest with you. It was just the effects were bad. There was some real cheesy writing. It could have been so much more. I feel like for Galactus, though, in general, like, I don't know. It's gonna be tough to really. I guess not. You know, Marvel has done so well that I'm like, I shouldn't be expecting it to be tough for them. If you want to do Green Lantern, you need to show. Flies! I hate flies! Hate flies so much. Jesus Christ. So much faster here than in my old house. Uh... Just make a movie based on Lego superheroes. Do we really need that? Who knows? Actually, it'd probably do really well. Not gonna lie, Marvel would be able to pull it off. Oh, oh. Fuck. Oh, nice. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie. Yeah. It's just, I want there to be a good Blackest Night movie with the Green Lantern Corps. Like, I want that movie, and I want it to be good. You know what I mean? Like, maybe of all people, Snyder can give us a Blackest Night, or Darkest Night, whatever it's called. Dude, nothing tops Obi-Wan and Anakin's lightsaber battle at that point. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a badass fight the whole time. But yeah, no, a Green Lantern Blackest Night movie sounds amazing. Just imagine dead Batman with a black ring. The only reason I said Snyder is because people said they, overall, from what I've heard, the Snyder cut is better than the original cuts. So if anyone currently working for DC should do it. Really? You think Rogue One was kind of... I can see it. There was a lot of slow bits. But I like the characters a lot in Rogue One. Honestly. You know, they could have introduced Ghost Rider with Thanos. Like, I don't know why they... I mean, I guess they already had a huge cast, and introducing Ghost Rider might have been like, eh. Fuck. Oh, right, they were gonna make a Ghost Rider TV show. Growing up, I had no idea Ghost Rider was Marvel. I just saw the... I didn't see the movie, but I knew about the movie. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? Flaming Skull motorcycle dude? Cool concept. Damn. It's not a good Batman. That sucks. Honestly, I find it a little hard to fuck up Batman. In my amateur eyes, just because he's such a... Like, he's not necessarily straightforward, but you know what he is going to do with certain problems. You don't know how he's going to deal with it, but you know his answer. Like, almost every time. New Sniper 6 popping from other universes. Surely we can get a new Nick Cage for... True. Ugh. What? Hey, what happened? What happened? It didn't look like I hit anything, really. I mean, I know exactly what I hit, but that normally isn't a problem. They did an update today, oh god. No, that's not going to survive. Who's best life action bat other than Adam West? Christian Bale is a great Bruce. Weaker bat. I feel like a lot of the acting choices for superheroes ends up being like they're a great their normal life identity, but they're a terrible their superhero identity, or vice versa. Like Spider-Man is perfect for it. Like Andrew Garfield was an awesome Spider-Man, terrible Peter Parker. Fucking Tobey Maguire, awesome Peter Parker, not a great Spider-Man. And then I feel like Tom Holland is a great mix. A great mix. He's not perfect, but I think he's better a mixture than the other two. The villain's actors made it so great, yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, though, Bane does get kind of trashed on a lot nowadays, right? Like, that Bane kind of gets made fun of a bit, I think. Damn it. I'm losing it, guys. Hey, well, I got to the ending. Nope, never mind. Never mind. God damn. I'm dying. I'm dying. Was it a great Joker? No, I kind of agree with you, Witch King. I've never been that big into Blade, by the way. Never really got into it. Why is all my settings frozen? Or, not settings, but... Hold on. Look. It's frozen. The top one's my microphone, the bottom one's the audio mix. They're stuck. Sheesh. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh. I mean, Mark Hamill is such a good fucking voice actor, bro. Yeah, I don't think my parents are that big into those movies, so I never got to watch. I watched what my parents watch. Like, that's about it. Oh. Jesus Christ, can I please, like, stop sucking all of a sudden? Like, holy heck. I'm just looking over at my dogs. Living peacefully. I've never seen Jim Carrey's Riddler. One thing about Riddler, though, is I think Batman vs. Superman, instead of what's-his-name playing Lex Luthor, he should have been playing Riddler. I haven't seen the movie, but from the clips I've seen of his acting in that movie, it's like he was given the script and everything said Riddler instead of Luthor. Really? Too crazy? I mean, the Riddler is such a mix of crazy and genius that it probably is really hard to pull off as an actor. Can I please get better landings when I get starts like that? I don't know enough about the older Batman series. Ah. Why would you try to be like the Joker as Two-Face? Like, Two-Face, I don't know if I see as necessarily crazy. The Joker, in many definitions, is crazy. Two-Face is just a man with mental health issues who now also I mean, he's kind of crazy in some definitions too. Well, yeah, but like some more than others. Like Mr. Freeze isn't insane necessarily. I mean, he is insane to think he can like freeze entire cities or like do these awful things to bring his wife back. But I don't think he's insane necessarily. He's just got the priorities out of whack. I've always really liked Two-Face, to be honest. I'm the kind of person who loves leaving things up to a coin flip, and that is somewhat inspired just by my childhood love for Two-Face. Harvey deserved better. Mr. Freeze was just grieving heavily, basically, the whole time. I mean, Bane is just an addict, to be completely honest. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Freeze, jeez. Let me get back to my wife. Oh, I need to work on my Arnold. So I can, more, brag about the whole I used to be related to him. Man, why do you have to get divorced? Got therapy or something? Fair. Catwoman is an opportunistic person, I think, instead of a villain or a hero. And horny. Kind of like Black Cat. Hmm. I think it was Batman and Robin too. It was the one with George Clooney. I mean, even Batman needs therapy, bro. I do agree though that like there is such a moral line when it comes to like Batman's want to keep these people alive and not give them the death penalty. Because like I'll watch stories about these murderers or these awful, awful people who got caught and then got put down, and whenever we reach a story, it's like they died to the death penalty. I find myself saying good a lot. So I probably land in the camp of like, if the Joker did something awful, he should be put to death for it. To save more lives in the future. Because there's multiple timelines where the Joker admits that trying to get him sane is never going to work. It's just going to keep killing and killing and killing. Oh yeah, for sure. I've been watching a lot of Injustice clips recently, actually. But I mean, Superman just kind of goes crazy in that. I mean, you don't just kill Shazam. Spoiler, sorry. Shazam brought up a fantastic point, and what did he get? His brain melted. Billy Batson is just a kid, mind you. Have any of you guys actually seen Red Sun, the movie? I have not seen it full through, but I've seen a ton of clips for it. It's Soviet Batman and Soviet Superman. They say you can hear a leaf fall 1,000 miles away. Then how could you not hear our screams? Childhood Batman talking to fucking adult Superman? Ooh. Gabagool. Ra's al Ghul is a pretty cool villain. I think I have seen that battle, Monkey Ranger. I think I have. Is that the one where they're fighting on top of the cathedral? Yeah. Yeah. And then the nuke in Injustice 2. It's so wild to watch those clips. And it's like, you realize that, like, this is such a realistic path for Superman to take, but it's also so unlike Superman that you do know that if any other Superman saw it, they'd be disgusted. And, like, in Gods Among Us, I think they literally do that. They bring a Superman from another reality, and he's just, like, trying to knock sense into himself, and it just doesn't work. It's so wild. Also, in the Injustice 2, the Scarecrow ending, where Scarecrow gets Brainiac's library of worlds and tests fear gas on all of them, holy fuck. That sounds like a hell, if I ever heard one. Being in Scarecrow's lab as a city in a test tube, basically. One thing that I also love about Darkest Knight's comic series is Scarecrow gets the yellow ring he deserves. He gets the fear ring he deserves. And anytime I see a story about Scarecrow going, like, in on, like, everything, I'm like, how is he not a Yellow Lantern? Like, does Sinestro just have, like, Earth sectioned off? Like, no, Earthlings can't get rings. They're too much wild cards. Like, is that what it is? Scarecrow is underrated as fuck. Dude, and then Lex gets the greed ring? Holy shit. And I love how the side effects of the rings, you know, the downsides, almost immediately start taking hold. Like, Lex is almost immediately getting more greedy and greedy by the second. Became a psychiatrist, like a psychologist, a person, or he became a saint taking care of these. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably the latter. Kind of like Harley. Yeah, no, there haven't been any human and Yellow Lanterns. I think Sinestro might have literally put a ban on that sector, or Earth getting yellow rings type shit. And, oh, fuck. I was gonna say something, I don't remember. Bro, Superman, though, with the yellow ring? That's a terrifying prospect. God damn it. Bro, honestly. I literally, so back when I used to be friends with this person who was really into comic books, like me, I asked him what if I was chosen for a ring, what he thought it would be, and he chose Indigo for me, the Compassion Trap. Which made me, like, A, like the Indigo more, but also B, be, like, kind of disappointed. I don't know. They don't really do anything. They don't. That's the sad thing. They just kind of sit back and talk in a different language now. You know? The Indigo Tribe, I think, is cool, but a little boring. It was cool being on each of the Lanterns' planets, yeah. Honestly, I think DC has cooler stuff overall, but Marvel is just more popular because of the movies. Have not been great, but it was cool getting each. Yeah, read that already. I mean, the thing with Indigo is that you need a lot of compassion since most of the users are not there because of compassion, but because of their lack of compassion. That's weird. I just don't understand how they sit back and do nothing. They don't compassionately help people or anything, you know? At least that's what I remember. I don't really remember much. Wait, you really think Joker would go in compassion? So wait, in order to be in compassion, you need a lack of compassion? Is that what you're telling me? True, true, Witch King. Really? That's weird. So then I would probably not end up in the compassion one. Huh. Yeah. That's true. I'm sure they also have, you gotta have, if you got people that are basically like prison inmates due to the ring, you gotta have some people there to guard them. You know? And wasn't Venom rated R? Or was that PG-13? Aren't they making a Carnage movie too? I'm pretty sure they're making a Carnage movie. Yeah, that's a good point, Monkey. If Venom 2 isn't rated R with Carnage, then it's a failure. Kind of like how if Deadpool wasn't rated R, it wouldn't be the same. I haven't seen Venom either. I think that Venom should have been. Like, the symbiotes are ruthless, bro. Definitely. Nah, fuck. Yeah, that's true. I kind of am with you there, Monkey. Imagine Joker getting a lantern ring. That sounds like a terrifying process, man. Joker getting a yellow ring is a mistake. I don't think Joker would fall in line with the Sinestro course. I think he'd kill Sinestro. Honestly. I think Joker would be like, you're trying to tell me what to do? Ah! What? Gaia, you gotta be patient. They wanted to go all the way, but didn't use the PG-13, so it's awkward. Yeah, that sucks. I said yellow. There's a reason why there's no orange lanterns. It's because What's-His-Face won't let there be others, and the fact that there was another one really pissed him off when Lex got it. But no, I'm 90% sure I said yellow. Or are you just spitballing there? You must just be spitballing. And I'm being dumb. I could see somehow, like, in a twisted way, imagine Joker with the Hope ring. Because, like, technically, he could have hope in some real twisted way. Like, some really twisted way. He could have a fuck ton of hope. And he just becomes a Blue Lantern. Bless you, Kaya. You're saying he's weak as fuck, Monkey Ranger? The orange ring guy? Or he needs to be nerfed? Which one? True. I don't know what the necessary prerequisite is to get into the blue. I don't know if you have to be good-natured to get into the Lantern Corps, do you? I mean, maybe for the Green Lantern Corps, yeah, but it still chose Sinestro of all people, who maybe shouldn't have had a ring in the first place. Power just himself. He has low power of a whole core, and I feel like he's just weaker than he should be. Yeah, that's fair. Imagine Harley as part of the Star Guardians, the love ring, the pink one. Imagine that. I'm just thinking, villains with power rings is a really bad combo. Like, really bad. Also, we're getting pretty close to where I have to get off soon. What are you two doing? You play fighting down there? If any core has an only good people policy, it's the blue. Really? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because I know Star Guardians, the pink girls, they can go crazy real quick with the rings brainwashing on love. Like, I know there's a few storylines where they're just villains, right? Straight up. Trying to kill... I think there's one where they're just trying to kill all men. And then Hal Jordan joins them, somehow. I know Hal ends up as a Pink Lantern at one point. He ends up as every core. Except for Black, I think. Hal was the whore of the Green Lantern Corps. And that kind of rhymed. Star Sapphires. That's it. Yeah. Not Guardians. Yeah, I'm not going to get a good lap in, am I? Nah. Right, he did. Wasn't he the painter, or was that the aggressive guy? The aggressive white guy, ginger guy. Which one was that? I think Kyle was the artist, architect, or whatever the fuck. Could be wrong. Fuck. Oh yeah. Guy is the non-artist one. Kyle is Kyle is like the smaller one with the black hair, kind of shorter, a bit more quiet than the rest. Sometimes I can't tell what nationality they're trying to draw him as, to be completely honest. Yeah, he's the architect who can draw well. You know, architects are very good at drawing. At least, you know, dimension-wise, straight lines. Makes for an interesting Green Lantern, in my opinion. Definitely makes for an interesting Green Lantern. Like the constructs, the imagination is just so different there. Also, one line that stuck with me from the Green Lantern movie is Sinestro, when he's training Hal decides to conjure up a sword, and Sinestro says, "A sword, how human of you." And I'm like, you're telling me your species skipped swords? You're telling me that every other species in the known galaxy decided to, yeah, no, swords, that's for humans. We're not gonna fuck with swords. That's primitive shit. We got lasers straight off the bat. Is that what they're telling me? That only humans were the ones who went through swords and bows and shit like that? I don't know why, but I imagine that every single alien species went through a sword phase at one point. Come on. Like, I can't be the only one who thinks that. There's no way Sinestro's planet didn't have swords at one point. I mean, I guess there is a way, right? But, like... I mean, just kind of like how progression works. He was not human before. Sinestro, he was not human. No, so Sinestro's main backstory is he was a Green Lantern from his own planet. His own planet had, like, a huge problem with order and chaos. So he literally became a tyrant on his planet with the Green Lantern ring and started ruling out of fear. And then when he got kicked out of the Green Lantern Corps, he created the Yellow Sinestro Corps from Parallax. Like, or with the help of Parallax or some shit. Yeah, no. I mean, he kind of looks like Red Skull in a way, you know? He underwent a mutation. But I think being a Yellow Lantern and not recruiting Scarecrow is such a mistake. You literally have a guy that you can develop a gas that just, you drop it on an entire planet, you start harvesting an insane amount of fear from it. Like, your rings would never lose charge. Yellow Ring Scarecrow would be... Maybe that's why they don't want him. He's too powerful. Maybe that'd be why. Maybe Sinestro knows he would lose in that battle of fear. Bane would be a good Red Lantern. I was just thinking, technically Batman could make a good Red Lantern too, but he'd make a fantastic Green Lantern as well. Kyle is half Mexican, really? For some reason, now this is going to come off as awful, probably. I always saw him as an Asian American. I don't know. Would Poison Ivy be a Blue Lantern? No, I think she would be Compassion, honestly. I think she'd be Indigo. Like, as in, like, an actual one with compassion for, like, plants and shit. No, she'd be Star Sapphire, because she usually hates men. Not gonna lie there. Hope. They're about Hope, Witch King. That's the big thing. And when a Blue Lantern is with a Green Lantern, they get exponentially more powerful. Because the hope and the will coincide. I mean, Batman has an extremely strong willpower and an insane amount of hope, to be completely honest with you. You think Poison could fit in red, really? I don't know. Indigo's purple, yes. That's the Compassion one. Oh. Star Sapphires are pink, and that is love. Black is death. Life is white. Then you've got greed being the orange. I think you know the rest. The rest are the main series ones, really. I used to have all the rings, but then I gave them away to the kids in my shop class. Like, part of me wants to, like, spend the $60 on this to get all these rings. No, I don't need your ad, sir. I do not need your ad. Like, I don't know. I just want them. I want them. For the Robins and the other sidekicks, true. And he has an insane amount of compassion for Gotham. The people of Gotham. Yeah, blue, pink, and purple aren't talked about as often. I mean, I think in the animated series, when you're following Green Lantern stories, blue do come up a lot, but, like, it's rare. Wait, who? Batman? Greed? No. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I don't think Batman has much greed in him at all. But these are beautiful rings. I mean, they're not perfect, to be completely honest. Like, I had, the plastic set. Oh, that looks good. $155? Look at how expensive these are. Oh my god. I mean, they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. $570? Huh. $139 for that. That's cool. That's interesting. Jesus. Fuck, these are expensive. Plastic. That's... Jesus Christ. He said in this, he donated to charity. I think Blue Lanterns are fairly important when it comes to... Oh yeah, they're very important. Digital file? Wait, do you only get the rings as a digital file? Is that... Oh, you get a digital file to 3D print the rings. That makes sense. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. But, like, I had, like, a bunch of these. I had these. And the only ones I have left are blue, yellow, and pink. That's it. I had white, but then I gave that to one of my friends again. Part of me wants to just straight up buy these. Like, $60 is expensive, but it's also not $580 for a set of 4 of them. You know what I mean? You could just spam. You could. I think for like greed is in like his greed to like stay as the sole protector of Gotham, maybe. That sounds like it could be a storyline that works, but I don't know. Batman seems too perfect morality wise to fall into those traps. But he kinda does. Like this isn't terrible, and it comes with, you know, authenticity stuff, it looks like, I think, maybe. Maybe not. The case is cool. Avarice. I thought it said malice for a second. Like, that's not right. That DS screen, that's like true. True. Or, you know, not like these. Sheesh. Lantern inspired. These are snakeskin. That's why they're so expensive. Man, these are cool. I love the Green Lantern series. That is true. I honestly, I think Bruce Wayne doesn't like invest in Arkham because that seems like it's just too much of a tie between Batman and Bruce, probably. Well, I think these are fake. Go back to shopping. Yeah, these are probably very low quality. Probably. Why would you want to buy 10 of these? Oh, buy one? $34.95 each? What? These are pretty low quality, actually, compared to the ones I had. Like, these felt way better quality. Well, I mean, I don't know. The White Lanterns, I feel like, are a thing that should just kind of be like a, I don't know, a higher power thing. Indigo Lantern Ring. For $20 to $135. The thing is, I don't know what my ring size is either. That's one issue as well. That's another big issue. No. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay. I don't think I'm going to find it, to be completely honest. It's all just wiki stuff. Would it be here? Perhaps? No, I do not care about that. Sorry. Don't mean to do that. Bro. It was right there. You took it away from me. Jesus. Yeah, no, I didn't do anything. It automatically refreshed to that. Like, it's not me doing anything. I don't touch anything. It's just automatically refreshing and going away. I don't think it's for sale anymore on this website. No, it's just not for sale in America. Which is very likely. It's probably just not for sale in this country. Anyway, I gotta end the stream here. It's about time I ended. That was awesome superhero conversations. I love comic books. I feel like comic books make the world go round in some ways. Kind of like money. But yeah, maybe it's just not for sale in America. They can't ship it here, so they're just like, nope, you can't see it. Or it's just I got a virus clicking that, maybe. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Anyway, I am glad you guys had a good time today. I had a fantastic time. Great 2 hours and 30 minutes, basically. No world record, no cup of the day win, but hey, I'm used to that at this point. Comic combos are always the best because, like, they can just branch off into anything. Anything. Alright, for sure, Witch King. Anyway, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I think, what day, what stream is tomorrow? Excuse me. Live tomorrow, I think, is RuneScape. But as of right now, yeah, tomorrow's RuneScape. So it's possible that I reschedule the RuneScape stream into Oh yeah, I mean, I did see the pictures of it. It's just I didn't see any prices. But yeah, it's a beautiful ring. I might replace it with not cup of the day. Me trying to get the world record. It's very possible. It's very, very possible that I try and do that, but it's also very possible that I'm like, nope, gotta stick to the schedule. So, either way, I hope to see you guys tomorrow around the same time. It'll be around, 3 to 4 p.m. my time. And, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you all. Bye-bye.